5.4, which is a lengthy dot point, and it goes over 2 slides and is very important in Year 12 in our second topic, motors and generators. So describe the production of a magnetic field by an electric current in a straight current carrying conductor, and describe how the right hand grip rule can determine the direction of current and field lines. So in 1821, Christian Ørsted observed that when he passed electric current through a wire, the compass needle changed direction. This led to the realization that electric current is surrounded by magnetic fields. So the magnetic field lines are concentric circles around the wire, perpendicular to the wire. So if you look at the diagram on the left, it demonstrates that. The right hand grip rule, which is this here, and we'll learn this in class, gives the direction of the magnetic field. If one points the thumb in the direction of the current, so i.e. that diagram on the top left, so my thumb's going in the same direction as the arrow, and the fingers that curl over, so these 4 fingers, demonstrate the magnetic field lines. So you put your thumb going in the direction of the arrows, so it's going towards that way, and those fingers represent the magnetic field lines. So conventional current is in the opposite direction to the movement of electrons, and I won't confuse you on that. We'll learn that in class in a separate lesson. What are the conventional symbols? So current, if the current direction is going into or out of the page, there are symbols that are being used. So the X represents current traveling into the page. So that means that my thumb is going into the camera. The dot represents current coming out of the page, so from the camera out towards me. Okay, so this is now slide 2. A current going in or out of a page with its surrounding magnetic field will look like the following, as the diagram shows below. So the X is going into the page, so if you look at your thumb, it's going into the camera, and my fingers are curling in a clockwise direction. Okay, so if you look at it like that, it's going in a clockwise direction. While when the current's coming out of the page, you can see my fingers are going in an anti-clockwise direction, as shown in that answer on the right hand side. So how do we then symbolize magnetic field? And this gets more difficult. Magnetic field directions in and out of the page are represented by the same symbols. So you've got the dots are coming out of the page, okay, and the X's are going into the page, so that's going that way in the page. So if you look at this diagram here, my thumb's going in that direction, my fingers are going like that. So it's going to go into the page and then back around, so into the page and back around. The main thing here is you always should start off with your thumb, and then your 4 fingers will demonstrate the magnetic field lines as so. This can be complicated, however, doing the worksheets in class and hopefully more demonstrations will help you achieve this, which is key to Year 12. I mean, it is extremely important when we get to motors and generators.